a great day when you're hanging around. Nothing's ever gonna bring me down. Good times are coming our way. Whenever, wherever, whatever today.
Here's some food for thought to start off your week. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. By Henry Thoreau. Today is going to be a great day. I am Nikki G, your host, and welcome to the Lone Doctrine, the food for thought exploration station and your place in making today better than yesterday. Last week, we were talking about the season of coming into the new year, and not only the good, but the stressful times it may bring. So much of what's around us, whether it's in our own environment or in the intermixing within the world, comes with a lot of, let's call them, variations. Just like the quote says, it's not what you look at, it's what you see. As we mentioned last time, perspective is a large component on how we might react, respond, resolve, and interpret life. What may be a 6 to someone may look like a 9 to someone else, depending on where you stand. Have you had one of those days where it feels like everything has gone wrong? You're running late, everyone is getting in your way, there's unexpected traffic. When you can't find a parking spot, your family, your friends call with issues, you're fighting a cold, all while trying to keep your job and not irritate your boss by being late, and then you finally get to work, sit down, and your coffee spills all over you. It's the last straw, and it all builds up like a pressure cooker and then sometimes pops. Sound familiar? Have you had it even worse? I have. But it's the perspective I've gained in those hard times that allows me to let go of the menial, so I have the energy for the situations that deserve and need my energy, and not the things that will drain my energy. Perspective is a strange thing. We can talk about it all we want, but sometimes the reality is the only way you'll really understand it is by experiencing it. I've explored, as I always do, and today I'd like to share with you some of my findings on how to gain perspective. Number 1, do something fun. A lot of times in life we get so caught up in the minutia that we forget to have fun, to sometimes just take a break and a breather. You might be like I once was and honestly still have to work on from time to time, of having this go, 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 sleep when you're dead personality, but take it from me. I've learned the hard way more than once that those breathers, even if you have to schedule the time, end up doing wonders in all facets of your life. It's not always about working harder, it's about working smarter. Number 2, find a happy place. I believe that creating a happy place or a safe place is so important. It could be a destination. For example, I grew up in the mountains, and there's a place deep in the forest that resides next to a river that I go to when I visit my hometown just to have a few moments of peace. Or you can even create a space in your home, some place you can call your own, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a lot of room, like a whole entire room. It could be just a sitting area, a place by the window, somewhere where you can take a moment just for you. Number 3, beware of the all or nothing mindset. It can leave you with a very narrow perspective if it's an all or nothing or this or that mindset. We see it in our everyday with the divide that's created all around us for a variation of reasons. I feel a blanket outlook is the most dangerous outlook. Life. People are much more complex, and it benefits you to put yourself in a position of thinking more critically. Gather all the information you can. See the situation from as many angles as possible, because sometimes the answer or solution is right in front of you. But if your perspective is too narrow, it may pass you on by. Which brings me to the last food for thought of the day. Number 4. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. When life gets stressful, it can sometimes seem like the world is against you. Even when someone cuts you off in traffic, somehow the stressed energy we reside in puts us in a place of blame, of anger, of frustration, as if that person woke up that morning and said, you know what, today I'm going to go cut you off. The fact is, until we're in someone else's shoes, we really don't know the whole story. They could be in a hurry. It could be an emergency. They could be older or a first-time driver. Maybe they didn't see you, or maybe they're just a jerk. Whatever it may be, whether it's something like traffic or something even more impactful like someone's livelihood, race, sexual orientation, gender, and all the facets that make us human, we can only better this world by putting ourselves in their shoes, to try and understand and to have more empathy. The opposite of anger is not calmness, it's empathy. 'Tis the season to be stressed out, and it's more important than ever to feed your mind right. We feed our bodies right, we exercise, we do this diet, that diet, but more of not. All of our well-being comes from our mind. So during this joyous, yet sometimes stressful season, don't forget to take care of yourself. Mind, body, and spirit, if you believe in that, as well as tuning in to the Lone Doctrine. As we head into the new year, we hope to keep growing, keep getting better, providing you with a good start to your week, and making today better than yesterday. We'd love to hear from you. You can contact us on our social media sites at Lone Doctrine and also at lonedoctrine.com. Give us a subject of the month. Tell us your thoughts. Tell us your goals. It would also be a great help to us if you could leave a review on iTunes. Not only do we want to hear what you think, but it helps others in need find us in the search engines. The more reviews, the higher in the search engine will be. It's a silly algorithm, but with your help, we can keep creating an awesome community full of awesome people. So, today and always, how will you keep creating a perspective that not only benefits you, but everyone around you? Positive perspective can be an ally in hard times. So tell us, what do you think? If you found value in the Lone Doctrine, we would be so grateful for your support. We've partnered up with Patreon, which is a place where you can help us stay on air and keep our doors open in supporting our listeners in making today better than yesterday. Thank you for your consideration, your support, and a very special thank you to our current Patreons who make the Lone Doctrine possible. We hope to see you at patreon.com/Lone Doctrine. patreon.com/Lone Doctrine. Again, we'd love to hear your takeaways from today's episode, so please join us on Facebook, Instagram, even tweet us on Twitter, and let's start creating the change for a better tomorrow together. And remember, until next time, keep fighting the good fight.
It's